I was not going to record this because I had a really good feeling that it was going to be some BS. And I'm trying to keep my page family friendly as much as humanly possible. I know different people from different walks of life be on here, so I try not to curse as much on here. And I knew this was going to be a problem. But let me show y'all what I ran into. Now, if we recall, I was having a backfire issue that I could not figure out. And I think I figured it out. I'm not 100% sure that this is it. But this definitely is something. So that's why I decided to record this. I'm going to get back to it, and I'm not going to record that portion of it. But I'm changing the spark plugs and wires. Those finally came. Got my AC Delcos, whatever. Spark plugs themselves are not that bad to do once you get the get the wire off. But anyway, I'm doing these, and the way that the firing order goes is 2, 4, 6, 8, and then on this side it's 1, 3, 5, 7, right? So I got 6 and 8 done. All right, let me see if I can turn on the flash. Yeah, maybe that'll help. I don't know. So I got 6 and 8 done. 8 back there. 6 is here. So I'm on 4. Now, this is the weird part here, where you see that plug at, which is a little hard to see. Golly, can't get down in there. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. There we go. Yeah, that's a better angle. All right, boom. So, focus, there you go. So that plug is what threw me off just now. I'm changing them out. Firstly, the routing of this is stupid. Engineer really killed me on this one. But anyway, that should be number 4. Now, when I grab that wire, all right, so let me grab that wire. Come here. Dang it. All right. So we got that one grabbed. We'll go. I'm doing this with one hand, and I wish this darn car would stop grabbing me. Taking advantage of my clothes, bro. Let it go. But anyway, so that's number 4. The top plug that doesn't have a wire on it should be your number 4. And that would be, oh, almost fell. That would be this one, that connector. What I saw was, because I thought it was this one, that's what I unplugged. That's the one that's there, right? But what actually, the way that this is set up, this optics part, down here is 2. This one is 2. This is 8. And then you have 6 and 4 up here. All right. 4 is the one that I was trying to pull, and I already pulled it off. Come to find out, the one that's on 4 is actually this one, number 2. Boy, I tell you what. And it's probably because of the routing, it's really difficult to see. But if you don't know what you're doing, I guess it could be problematic. And that's exactly what I get by doing what it is that I do and trying to bring this thing back to life. I find that, hey, you would never guess what is actually wrong with this car. Which I probably could have avoided because the old plugs wasn't that bad. And wires don't seem that bad. All right. All right. So now I finally got that bottom piece off, or that bottom wire off. And look at this. I'm on number 4. That's what's pulling. It's pulling that other one too because they so connected. But that's what this is. Pushing back forward. All right. And then look at that. See how that just jumped out of there? That, ladies and gentlemen, is probably why I had that backfire. Boy, I tell you what, if nothing else, something is going to annoy me. I know I said I was trying to keep this as family friendly as humanly possible on this channel, but then I decided, rather remembered, that I have a series called How to Engineer Fuck the Mechanic. That said, whoever invented this shit need their ass beat. You know, I don't understand why you would make something so difficult, even in the 90s, and so problematic. Like, I know people be like, yeah, it's really good, and you know, they strong as long as you look here. First of all, you shouldn't have to go through all this just to change some spark plugs and wires, okay? It look like I'd have to remove this whole setup, this whole casting with the alternator. What is that? A power steering pump and a AC line, not AC, the AC compressor, all that. Look like I would have to remove that whole thing just to be able to route these easily. That is stupid. It's stupid and I hate it. I also hate whoever invented it. I'm gonna go Google it, see who invented this so I can tell who it is that I hate. Whoever this person is, I hate them as a whole, a collective, and everything. In other news, I'd just like to say, I'm sure whoever invented the hanger didn't think that they would invent the greatest tool for a mechanic ever, but they did. The wire hanger is a mechanic's best friend in a lot of different situations where you have to do stupid stuff like this. Because what I've been doing is hooking that around there, yep, and pulling them through it. That's how I've been routing this thing, with a hanger. Dual purpose, multi-purpose actually, because I've been able to get into a few cars that people were locked out of using the hanger as well. So multi-purpose invention that I'm sure they didn't know what they were making while they were making it. Shout out to hanger companies that invented the wire hanger. Alright. We got spark plugs and wires done. That's the most annoying set of spark plugs and wires I've ever done in my life. And new belt. And now we have let me make sure that's thinking all right. Yeah. I'm tripping. Okay. And fuel filter. The inline fuel filter. Alright, so here we go. There you have it. It'll do 90. So, yeah, that's it. I think we're in pretty good shape overall. Since we got those pieces done, no more backfire. As y'all saw, I found that little situation with the wires being crossed, or whoever did it before me, and I will say that I put those back when I did the OptiSpark. I put those back exactly how I got them. You know, so yeah. Anyway, I think that for now we got ourselves a runner. After that backfire thing got taken care of, you can just kind of hear it. It runs better, like just at idle or whatnot, and we're doing pretty good. But bad news is, got to put a transmission in it. Not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to that at all. But I guess it comes along to with the territory. As for right now, I have about, I don't know, $1,000, $1,200 or something like that into this. After buying it for $15. So we're on the right path. A few $1,000s in a few months, and she runs. And that's what we was looking for. So, you know, how can I be mad? And it climbs the hill. This is uphill. She climbing the hill with no problem. Yeah, once I get that transmission, I'm gonna be good and happy. For this to be a little 4.3, I think she's doing more than what I could have expected to do. It's old, that's what it is. But you got some TLC, and now she running. Transmission time, baby. Can't even hear it running no more. Look at that. Not at the front anyway. You don't hear the engine like that. No more backfiring. No more exhaust leak. Just sitting there. Lovely. I think I'm gonna keep that bullet hole just for the sake of. Supposed to have it. It's great cosmetics. But yep. That's what I do. Even when I know I ain't never did it before. Gotta rolling on her own. We in the wind today.
Yeah, hustle, yeah. Mark Duke, Eddie G, hustle, trappers, number one.
That's all we know.
Yeah, number hustles, trappers, ballers, live around. Yeah, 365 grind, thugging on. Yeah, guaranteed.